So, well, good morning and God bless. Um, for those who have been paying attention, the EU had their a conference, the meeting for security for the EU, and our Vice President Vance went over there and told them that they were wrong for what they're doing with free speech and immigration, and they didn't like it, what Vance told them. Well, not only did Vance tell them, he showed them receipts. In Germany, they got hate crimes. If you put a meme on the internet that they think is offensive, the police come to your house. They'll take you away, they'll take your computer and all of that. At 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, they're getting down like that. If you repost something, same thing. If you insult somebody face to face, you have issues. You're going to jail. So Vance told them, that's not cool, that ain't right. And the German PM or chancellor, whatever they're called over there, we basically say, yeah, over here we enforce our laws. Even though what they're doing is they're suppressing freedom of speech. So they like to lock people up because what they're putting in their internet. And I know this goes to Germany. Mr. Chancellor in Germany, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And everywhere, Keir Starmer from Britain, you're an idiot. They need to take care of you. And the sad thing for the Brits is that you just got in office. I don't know what my dear Brits are doing over there, but they are also totally jacked up. Over there, the immigrants, the Brits, their kids have been great. The kids have been taken advantage of by these immigrants. Then the government, their government, the British, lies about it, y'all, and protects the immigrant. Just crazy. And they do that out there. You know what I mean? And I always get them mixed up. I think Minnesota has a huge Somalian population where the congresswoman is. What's that silly chick's name? Elon or Omar? Something like that. That chick might, she might get deported, yo. Yeah. Republicans that are in the House, they're making a push to get her deported. I think she married. Well, word is, I read this a few years back, that she married her brother for papers and whatnot. Whole big scandal. They're about to get to the bottom of it. And if it's so, Ogre's gonna get deported. She deserves it. She's anti-American, y'all. Not because she's a Democrat. She's anti-American, straight up. Right? So up there had been word a few years ago, it's been a while back, where a girl or two, young girls, American girls, are violated. I don't know if they were Somalis or what, but from one of those the countries out there, did that to some girls. Yeah, I remember that hitting the news. I'll tell you one thing though. Let a Somalian population start growing, in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn and have one of those people, whoever, from another country, do that to one of our kids, and I'm not talking about just a Puerto Rican kid. It could be black, it could be white, it doesn't matter. It could be Asian. It could be their own kind. And the people find out those big buildings on South Second, they'll be chucked off one of those. Yeah. They'll be chucked off one of those. It's a long way down. Yeah. Well, they really did damage to the Brits, yo. And to the Germans. Yo, I mean, like I say, you hear it all the time. This attack, that attack, it's always the same people. The Americans, listen up, yo. Listen up. You hear all these stories, yo. It's crazy. All these stories. New Orleans, the dude that killed all those people, hurt all those people. 9/11. And the list goes on and on through the terrorist acts, abroad also. But here in America, they want to tell us, the news, and the prior administration, that the biggest threat, Biden said this, by the way. He's not the only one. I've heard the Democrats say this in the past. The biggest threat to America is, drumroll please, bad drumroll, white supremacy. White supremacy, yo. Yeah, be on the lookout. They're everywhere, yo. White supremacy, they tell us. Straight lying to you. To keep what? Keep us divided. But you have some that they push that. They push that in the Democratic side. Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman out of Dallas. Short chick. Out of her mind. All she does is get up and yell and scream. No lie. If I never had met Jasmine Crockett, didn't know her voice, right? And you just played me a tape of her, and you asked me, who do you think is the one saying that? I would say, that sounds like an angry African-American female Democrat. I would bet that's the one making all that noise. And guess what? Ding, 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 ding. I would be right. She got up in front of the house the other day. And bless them people that they have to sit there and hear that. Gave a whole recounting about slavery and all of that. It's like, yeah, we've heard all that. We understand all that. What's your point? Of course, Miss Crockett wants to say, that's what's going on right now. Is it, Miss Crockett? Is it really? Is that really what's happening right now? If it is, my question is, how a young black African-American chick like you, that sounds hood rat, how did you make it to the House of Congress? How? If it's all that racism, as you speak of, how did you make it? How did you even get to apply? Really? That's what they tell us, to keep us divided, so she could keep her seat. Yeah. Anyway, guys, you guys take care of yourself. God bless and be safe.